Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Saturday evening. To adjust this camera a little bit. That's good enough. No one wants to see me anyway. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This is Nick, Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I am continuing on Optimus Prime. Let's see if I can get this sucker finished. Probably not finished. Maybe chest. I have a feeling we won't get finished today, but we'll see. Maybe the legs are less complicated than the arms. Hope everybody's doing great today. I had a fairly good day. My lawn tractor was running. I had to drain the gas out because some water got in there, and thankfully it all still ran, so life is good. And yeah, I don't know what else. Today we are giving away a GM Type C. We'll be doing a drawing for that sometime during the stream, so keep an eye out for that. And if we hit 150 concurrent viewers, I'll be giving away a pair of the GodHand Ultimate Nippers, the basically the same ones that I use. They're great nippers, very pricey, but if you get one for free, who can complain? So anyway, welcome everybody, and I'll get started here in a minute. Let's take a quick look through the chat here and do some shout outs. Hey Patrick, looks like I'll make it for the whole stream. Nice Patrick, nice, glad to have you here again. Hey James Clark, Arbiter, Satan Escape Bomb, Corey Johnson, Victor, Adam Vermillion, McCord Grimes, Kid Robot Builder, Gojira, Sunny Quack. I don't know why I have a sudden urge for guacamole now, even though it's not really what that's saying at all. Arrow Moose, Enrique, Lawrence Tong, Julia Serrano, Setsuna, Miss Moose. How's everybody doing? And I guess the one thing I should say, I'll say it once for now. Maybe I'll say it later, but I try not to say it too many times during the stream. If you do hit the like button on the stream, it increases the chance that somebody might see this randomly, and the number of viewers would go up, and maybe we get a chance at that set of GodHand nippers. So I really appreciate that if you get a chance to do that. What's up, Czar? What's up, Pizza? Zenrath, what's up? Okay, I should get to it. So body unit A, need A and F. Is that runner done? I should get that out of here. Paul, good evening. What's up, Paul? How is life? I should also mention we got the live 10 code is active. We got a huge restock in on well, we got it in like a week and change ago, but it was finally checked in and up on the site on Friday. So we've got a ton of new kits, or at least new to Mecha Warehouse, as well as a lot of restocks too. So if there's stuff you've been looking for that you haven't seen in a while, or haven't seen us carry it, and you haven't been on the site since the restock Friday morning, then it might be worth checking that out. And from really, my 6-year-old asked how to learn how to build a robot, so she's doing the HD Arc 78 with me. Awesome. That's so great, getting kids involved and stuff. I need to build something with my son again. He built a Haro, the ball Haro, the one with the gun on its head. It's kind of a nice kit. I wanna build something else with him at some point. I think would be good. video still good? I don't know what happened to my mouse. I see the audio bar again. I don't know what happened to my mouse though. My keyboard's good. You guys can hear me? Can you see me? Let me know if stuff's up. I actually don't know what's going on with my mouse. I think like the USB bus just decided. Okay, well hopefully my mouse shows up. Otherwise this stream might go on forever. I won't be able to close it. I need a new computer, I guess. Katie the mouse. I have not had a cat in a while. Hey Cody, what's up? Okay, glad it's back. I've had a few glitches and stuff. I think no, my mouse is back. I don't know what the hell happened. Anyway. What was I talking about before that shit all happened? Actually, I probably need new fresh sanding sponges. Would be good. Build you one exchange for Gundam. I wonder if I can get a deal if I buy multiple computers at once. I probably can't buy enough to really negotiate with Dell or Lenovo or any of those companies. But I think I might need a couple computers. I need a new laptop. I need a new machine for the packing station. I think should have its own machine now. At the warehouse would be good. When I hire this new video guy, I'm gonna need some sort of machine for that person. That one's probably gonna be the costliest one. But occasional glitch is getting stronger now. McCord, is it a problem again, or are you just talking about these occasional glitches happening more frequently? Calling the thing is so vibrant. It is pretty bright. To me, it's kind of toy-like in its color, though. I definitely think I'm gonna paint this guy. Could really get a Mac. No. The video editing one maybe, but not the other ones. I don't want to deal with a Mac. Complete Adversity, what's up? Long time. No see. It's only been, what, like 2 hours since last time we were talking to each other. Go to a local shop, you'll do better than one of the name brands. Maybe I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's got a color manual cluster. What's up, Gundam Junkie? Wonder where we're at on that sub count. I think that's what I was talking about before things started going down. I think we're only like a few away from 900, I think. I actually found out this morning. I got an email from FedEx. I was supposed to have a delivery this morning. They couldn't deliver because I obviously wasn't there to sign. I got 2 deliveries actually, so I should have a bunch more stuff on Monday to check in. So should have a pretty good restock next week too. I have to go look up what's supposed to be in. But what's everybody up to? Is anybody out there building tonight? If So what are you guys working on? In fact, I've got another shipment that's supposed to ship out, I think, on Monday from one of my suppliers. So hopefully this weekend goes well, so I'm not dangerously low in the business bank account on Monday. All these tons of restocks with the move being done. Girlfriend's making me clean. Bummer Arrow. MG Goof Custom. Nice Cody. Cooking dinner. But after that, I'll be working on MG Goof. Another Goof in the house. MG Sandrock. Awesome. I just posted mine on the Mecha Warehouse stuff on the social a couple days ago. Finished the decals relatively recently. Telling the Zeta, start MG Yakushiki. Yakushiki is a nice build. I'd highly recommend like the Gundam markers, the gold one, for the few nub marks that aren't undergated on that one. It matches pretty well with the metallic. Helps make them kind of disappear. Full armor unicorn Verka, that must be crazy. The RG full armor unicorn was enough. Penelope, nice. Build MG ball. But right now, about dive to the MG 2.0 RX-78. I started last weekend. Nice McCord. RG Johnny Zaku. Like good ice cream sandwich. I tell you what. Oh man, I've been wanting ice cream sandwiches for a while. My wife hasn't picked any up in a few weeks. She made a pretty awesome cake though the other day for her mom's birthday. I'm not sure how she negotiates this stuff, but we have the cake, not her mom, so. Or at least some of it. Maybe she gave her mom some of the cake. I guess her mom doesn't eat that much, so. She doesn't need that much cake. It's pretty good. Some sort of mocha thing going on. Almost forgot to stop by. I'm glad you made it, Banham. We're going to start the Anima Rise. I think I'm getting those in. I think that's one of the shipments that was supposed to be in today. Had that. Yeah, it is now starting. Had to go to work. Cool. Check it out. Nice. I have such a backlog. I can't bring myself to do when I have like 10 or 11 different grade kits. Shaking my head. Crazy. Got some butter pecan ice cream. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. You played a birthday to your mom's wife. I think it's actually coming up. I think she did it this week because my son's birthday is like the day after hers. So logistically, it's hard to make like 2 cakes in one quick shot there. She's good, but doing 2 cakes, that's a lot. I've been able to find the Gundam Marker EX versions. Honestly, I haven't looked. I thought I was going to order paint this week, and I've just been so flat out between looking at resumes, phone screens for the editing job, and checking in that huge shipment to have it ready. I like barely got that checked in and all the listings done in time to have that up on Friday. So hopefully Monday I'll be very busy packing orders now that we got the restock in, and then hopefully maybe Tuesday I'll be looking at markers and paint. Went ahead and used that discount code. Awesome. Colin R878. Thank you. And thank you for the sub. I guess I didn't see that. Or did I see it? Maybe I saw it and didn't say anything. Debating if I should start another MG or just take it easy with HG. It's always up to you, man. Oh, 899 subs. One more sub and we hit that kind of magical 900. Shout out to Gojira 13 on the tote name. Nice. I got to CT in 2 days. Awesome. Well, it's nice when it's only got a couple states to go. One of my distributors is in CT, and at least if I'm lucky and they're not super busy when I order, sometimes I get stuff like in a day, which is nice. It beats ground shipping going across the country for sure. Must be exciting when you see it shipped in your warehouse. For the most part, I mean, it also means I've got more work to do, so there's that. What was really exciting was just getting the this last shipment broken down. It was 4 pallets, and it just took up a lot of space. I mean, if you saw any of the pictures over the last week or so, like anything that involved the warehouse had them in it, because it just, there's only so much room in there. Not a lot of space to just stash pallets and stuff. So if anyone's in New Hampshire, near New Hampshire, and needs some empty pallets, I've got like 5 normal size ones. Standard like 48 by 42s or something. Thank you, Arcs 178 Mark II. You might be the 900th. So I got those, and I got a few oversized pallets too. I would love to get rid of. Someone finally came on Friday and grabbed the 8-footer I had. Gotta make some room. They're all taking up the space where I want to do local pickup too. Jared, Nick, are you going to carry SMS or Alclad paints? Hopefully. SMS, I'm not sure how many shops even carry that, because isn't it like an Australian-based brand? I'll definitely look into it. They're both on the list of brands I want to eventually carry. Cord, hey, I love seeing that fully stocked warehouse video. Cleanup comes later. Yeah. Well, hopefully things will get more under control. My OCD, my desk being a mess, and some of that stuff is just driving me nuts. But man, I have an idea if any MG Gundam Spiegel are going to show up, and sold out for a bit. Wondering if I should ban and hope. I'm sure they'll come back. I just don't know when. I mean, I feel like I explain this all the time, but all the kits get made in batches essentially. So the production line gears up, builds a particular kit, makes a particular kit, and then they switch it over and they make a different kit. So some kits are nearly always on the production line. Really popular kits like the Master Grade Barbatos, for example, and what was I gonna say? And other kits that are less popular might only get done once a year, once every few years. So I want to say anything G Gundam should be more frequent than not, but Spiegel's not the most popular of those designs, so it's hard to say for sure. Let's see. What about shipping paints out to Hawaii? So the problem with shipping paints to Hawaii is anything that's flammable has to go by ground, which is very difficult to do when you're shipping to an island. So we will ship anything that is safe to ship by air. So like the Vallejo paints are good, but Tamiya, Mr. Hobby, Splash, I think you need to find a local supplier, unfortunately, because I don't know how to get things there in a way that doesn't violate the law or shipping policies. Okay, F111. And a pair of 6s. Any MG GM variants? I don't think we got any in. I think we still have some Justas, which are technically a GM variant, I think. We still have Justas in stock. Oh shit. That just went flying. Oh, thankfully it landed right on my leg. I don't need a repeat of that time that I had the whole stream trying to help me find a part on the floor. Do you know anything about Bandai making version 3.0 of the MG Zeta and RX 178? I haven't heard anything related to that, actually. So if there's something in the works, it'd be news to me. But I am far from the first person that Bandai is going to tell about what they're making. Actually, I think I've got some sort of advanced notice video or something I should be watching. Hopefully I don't run out of time on that. Cody made tacos with habanero peppers mixed in, instantly regretting but loving at the same time. Yes, spicy food and all that fun that comes with it. Reminds me of this time we were on vacation a couple years ago. We got some pizza, and I forget what we thought we had ordered, but we ended up with jalapenos on it, which was definitely not what we asked for. We ended up eating it anyway, and it was pretty good. Like, it tasted good, but, you know, spicy. Heartburn and all that shit. Ah, vacations. I remember the one. Vacations are normal. Definitely a time a while back we lost that piece. Oh, man. Yep. Twin Buster rifle. I think it's more like the Mega Particle Cannon. Tomorrow's actually like the first Sunday I don't have any specific plans in a while. I really need to sleep in, I think. Just caught up on some sleep. Ray Guns, the Optimus Prime. It is. It's the Flame Toys Optimus Prime G1 version. Thought I'd mix it up. Definitely a lot simpler than the full armor unicorn that's been occupying all my streams for the past like month, 2.5 months or whatever. Hey Nick, when do you think you'll stock up on water slides? I plan on placing an order for those. That's like my next priority after paints, I think. So I could be placing orders as soon as this coming week. If there's anything in particular you're looking for, Corey, like from Delpy or something, feel free to send me a note, or if you're on the Discord, post it in the restock and new whatever channel, whatever that's called. I should know what my own channels are called, and I'll keep an eye out for it when I place that order. Nike, will you stock up on official Bandai water slides? I'll be getting some as they come available. They don't seem to be super available all the time. And I think a lot of people prefer third party over Bandai for water slides. But I'll grab some if I see them. I haven't seen a lot. Excess gunpowder. I'm late. What I missed? Not too much. An audio glitch a little while ago that thankfully wasn't too bad. Haven't done a drawing for the giveaway yet, so that's still coming up. Thoughts on Beast Wars and Beast Machines? I haven't seen Beast Machines. I was in a Beast Wars when I was a kid, though. F2. Love the Reapers, but the girlfriend doesn't like. Oh, talking about those peppers still. Nick, how is the Optimus kit compared to Gundam models? What grade is it comparable to? I think it's more or less like a high grade, but internally it seems more complicated than a high grade so far. But externally it's pretty high grade-ish. So, I mean, like, it's definitely not a real grade. I don't think it's really like a master grade, although it's a little bit, probably bigger than a high grade. So it's probably MG-ish size. McCord, have you put any thought in the 24-hour live stream you talked about a while back? I have actually. So the organization I plan on trying to raise money for this time, we got some contact info this week, so I got to reach out to them and figure out what we could do with them. I'm still trying to figure out what I would be building for it, but we got some time to figure that out. Probably be doing that stream, I don't know, like the week after Christmas sometime, probably. That last week of the year. C1. Oh, let's see. This is D. I don't need D. The one thing I wish it had was like the newer Bandai kits that have the like cut out runner identifiers, so you can more easily find, you know, where runner C is. That's kind of old school. I meant to say any more thoughts since I left out more. Yeah, I mean, it's the main thing is just trying to actually figure out how to engage with the beneficiary of the fundraising aspect of that, and try to figure out how to incorporate them into it. Hopefully be reaching out to them soon. My son finally had his final follow-up about his hands too, so that was all good news there. So they didn't get to go in when they originally had wanted them in because of COVID and stuff, but now things are a little bit better. How often do Bandai make PG kits? They may release one once a year, maybe every other year. I think it's usually like a Verka or a Perfect Grade most of the time. How does this go in? What a pain. Are you referring to production, not necessarily release? In which case, it's probably more frequently than that. I think next time I place an order, Perfect Grade's going to be on the list of types of kits to try to grab. Okay, A110. I have a comic book store down the road that has the MG Deep Striker for $175. Is that a pretty good price for it? I don't know. What's our price? Ray guns. Is anyone else lagging? I'm not, but in the stream stuff looks good over here. But I don't know if that's necessarily the best indicator. Let's look. Deep Striker. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good price. Ours is $195.99. So 175 is about what you would. 176 is what we'd have it for, with that 10% off Live 10 code. So it's a good price. Yeah, Nike flexing his gigabit connection over there. What's that cost you a month for gigabit internet? Ray guns, I paid $143 for my Deep Striker. That's an awesome price. I would ask if I could sweep the parking lot for it for a year. Do they need the parking lot swept? It's probably the landlord's problem, isn't it? Gigabit speed, homie, 130 month unlimited. Where are you getting that from? I don't think you can get gigabit out here. 1, 5, and 6, and then the 2 glass pieces. Yeah, they trade my Yu-Gi-Oh collection for it. I've heard some of that card stuff is getting pretty valuable. Imagine downloading 1 terab. Imagine downloading Modern Warfare in a second. Yeah, I don't think anything can keep up with that data rate. So even if you had a pipe that big. Super excited to get my latest Leo done. I've been painting and I did decals last night on it. I'm gonna do another gloss coat tomorrow. I think I'm going to weather it and panel line it and then put a nice matte coat on there. I want to get more, do more painting projects. I got some old school cards. One card is like $800. It's crazy. I mean, I've been listening to some Gary Vee stuff. He's big on like sports cards, but like Pokemon cards I think are super valuable too right now. They're talking about some of those like first edition shadowless like Charizards or whatever they are going for ridiculous money. Probably do that first draw pretty soon here. Got a whole new desk set up for my channel, but I can't do any work on Gunpla until my desk chair arrives. So I've been playing Genshin Impact and Sea of Thieves to kill time. You can't use another chair? Bandai is the worst shipper. Yeah, I got my RG Tall Geese 2 in this week, and it's like they took a box that was definitely way too big, stuck the kit in there, and basically a napkin, like a small sheet of paper, just crumpled up. The guy who helps out in the video is the one who got you into Gunpla, or do you do that to yourself? Is the guy that helps you out in the videos. Which guy that helps me out in the videos? Or are you talking to somebody else, Yoshi, and I'm not sure what you're talking about? I feel like a 5-year-old. Get some phone books or something. Just stack them up there. I'm excited though, because that being shipped out means my other P Bandai stuff is getting closer. Like that piece of paper does anything, right? The heavier guy. Oh, the guy who helped out with the setup? No, he's a customer. And one of my moderators. He might even be here in the chat. I'm not sure if he was hanging out tonight or not. Got my order from you today. The subdued patch is awesome. That it is. That is. I'm loving those patches. Last weekend, last Sunday I put it on. I got a gray hat and a tan hat that I use for various things that have Velcro, hook and loop, whatever you want to call it, backers on it. There you go. There's John. The man, the myth, the legend. Helped me build, was it 6 of those shelves? It would have taken me forever without him. It is advised to glue A16 and F21 together. Okay, well, I'll consider that after I paint. I'm not gluing these windows in until I've painted. Got the clear color moon Gundam. I'm now waiting on cast files and testament from P Bandai. Oh, that moon must be pretty cool. Thanks for helping Nick out, John. Yes, very much. Thank you, John. Hey, Nick, can you get any Gaia notes finished masters? I'm looking at Gaia notes hopefully this coming week when I look at paints for ordering. I don't know what I'll be able to get those, so we shall see. F1 8. I need black and red dark con for the Barbatos I got from the Dinks and Dens. Do you have any left on your site I could use? I'd have to check. I don't remember what's in stock for paint. Oh, it's over there. I have to imagine that we've got black in at least one of the lines and red. Tamiya maybe, or Vallejo Mecha. Anyone see this camera go nuts just now, or am I having a stroke? You might be having a stroke. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm focused down here. We knocked 6 shelves out in about 3 hours. It sounds about right. It was taking me like 45 minutes to an hour per shelf myself, and that wasn't including like breaks and other stuff. That was just like building the shelf itself. So to knock that down to 20 to 30 minutes a shelf was big. I probably would have been a lot more tired too. Are those 3M flexible? Yep, they are. They're like sponges. Airbrush paint. Which transfers you use for your Leo? I want to put some on mine. I grabbed the it was an RG Leo set, or RG Talgi set rather, that I got from who was it? Was it Samuel Decal maybe? It was one of those like Hong Kong based ones. I can show you later, but I figured I'd grab something. The tall geese is pretty similar, so getting a 1/144th tall geese set was pretty good. It had some Oz symbols and stuff. Oh, this must be the part that's really tight. Because it feels pretty tight. Okay, and then I need F1 and 9. So that's where this goes, right in here. There we go. The primer, the color parts of barges, or even the white. Depends on what you're doing, but I would use primer, but did the math, my backlog's 2400. Nick broke. Did I break? My wife went nuts. Yeah, I just refuse to do the math. Just keep her distracted with the money I spend on the inventory and stuff. Oh yeah, we should do one of these draws. So we've got 61. Let's do a number between 1 and 300. Let's do this first draw for that GM Type C. So the number between 1 and what did I just say? 300? Number between 1 and 300, I think. I'm losing my mind. Throw their number in there, and in a few minutes I will make a draw for that first winner, or for that first giveaway. We'll see if somebody takes it. Pretty good number of people in here. Looks like it's set to top chat again. I gotta fix that. we go. All right, I'm gonna throw time in here. And let's draw this number between 1 and 300. $126. $126. See 128. I don't see a 126. If anyone wants to confirm that there's no 126 in there. Okay, F1, 3. So we'll draw again in a little bit and take another crack at it. Hey, what's up, Ian? Nick has pretty hands. Oh, man. I hope my wife is not watching right now. Every day I just think about saying funny, uncomfortable shit in the stream, and this guy just does it. I'm at Victoria. Dropping the... I don't know, I think the big callous knuckles and the cardboard cuts everywhere. I apologize for her. All right, so this goes which way? This way? Oh, God. Thank you for your practice Shotokan. I studied with the Shotokan club on campus when I was in college for maybe a month or two. Just looking for somebody to train with when I had gotten to college, but no Shotokan, just the 20-something some odd years of Kyokushin. He's over here dying of laughter, by the way. Nice. Aren't Shotokan those four-armed dudes in Mortal Kombat? I don't think so, but I don't think that has anything to do with Shotokan. But then again, what do I know? Okay, A1, 11, and 9. Next other pair of arms are typing. There you go. Yes, they are, but they're also real life karate practitioners. Form guys like Goro or Shokan. There you go. Yeah, Shotokan's a Japanese style of karate. I studied with them for a little while, kind of trained, but I was focused on my own things. I was preparing for my black belt test at the time, so I was trying not to get too confused dealing with multiple things at the same time. Was it isn't it Jin Kazama or something? Is that his name? From Tekken, I think, is a Kyokushin guy, or at least supposed to be, or something. I think he does a Kyokushin kata in a cutscene or something as part of the game, I think. Anyone here ordered MGEX? No, I'm poor. The kit is so expensive. Apparently they had production issues. I gotta send an email out to the people who pre-ordered them, I think. I got a message this week from Bluefin. Apparently they had some production issues, so they've got less than the full order ready to go out. They're gonna divvy them up based on how much everybody ordered for now. Which is frustrating. This is a 100. How's the quality compared to a Gundam Master Grade? So I'd say it's more like building a high grade kit. It's not super complex. There's no like inner frame type stuff. But it is a little more complicated than a high grade internally, I think. But I think Bandai is definitely a notch above on just fitment and stuff. But it's not too bad. 12 years of Shotokan under John Mullen. I thought, nice. Yep, Jin Kazama is he used to practice the Mishima style, passed down from his gramps, but he unlearned it, learned Shotokan, stopped edge granted, had him fight a Mexican fight god, and then shot. I had a student, I should say but I haven't seen him much in the last year or two, with his college and stuff that he's doing, but he's like obsessed with that character in Tekken. Mecha Warehouse Gaming. I don't know. I personally have not had much time to play games in a while. And I think I play games that are just weird compared to what everybody else plays. Oh man, look at all these steps. Oh, jeez. Nick should play Genshin Impact on stream. Collect all the waifus. I don't even know what Genshin Impact is. Okay, A2 to... Do you have curbside pickup? Not yet, ray guns. I hope to do in-store pickup at some point, but I need to clear out some of this like junk, like these pallets and stuff, so I can set up a place to do that inside the shop. Tekken is absolutely dumb as Lord, not as dumb as Mortal Kombat, though. Interesting. I was never super into those games. I had a kick when I was, I don't know, probably in high school, where I played Virtua Fighter 4 for a lot. But then I kind of got out of it quick. I've never been a huge console gamer. Usually more of a PC guy. But I seem to have a weird set of preferences for games. Is it supposed to go all the way in, or is that as far as that goes? I guess that's probably it. B1, 2, and 4. Someone come and turn those pallets into a counter. Gunpla Viking, how many pallets do you have that you need gone? I've got 5 standard pallets, I think, stacked up. And I have... 6-footer and, well, 2 6-footers, one like normal-ish 6-footer and one narrow one. Someone finally came and took the 8-footer I had on Friday. I was actually in the middle of a Instagram live when the dude showed up. I had to cut that early. Fighter is underrated. Hope the announcement at TGS means something. Love to take the pals and turn them into a desk, but a little far away to do that right now. What games do you like though? So let's see. What have I played most recently? Probably the last like 4 or 5 games. I've had brief stints where I get obsessed with a game and play it like crazy and then go back to normal life. So let's see. think the most recent one I bought was They Are Billions, which is a real-time strategy game with zombies. It's a pretty cool game. Door Kickers is another one of my recent favorites. I keep going back to that one though. It's a pretty cool top-down like stop time strategy game. There was what was that Mars colonization game? There's an RTS I played for a little while that's like purely an economic RTS. As weird as that sounds, that was kind of cool. Justin Nelson Door Kickers is great. I can't wait for Door Kickers too. Door Kickers is a great game. Well worth the money on that one. I wish I'd get their crap together for the sequel, which looks pretty awesome too. I think it's supposed to come out this year, but I'm not sure how real that is. I feel like they're like Blizzard with their releases. I feel like everything about this kit is like maybe it is like a master grade. I don't know. I feel like a lot of this stuff is way more complicated than a high grade, but there's a lot of random little parts. Maybe it is like a master grade. Okay. So this goes in like that. Door Kickers and Creeper World developers are both slow for sequels. Yeah, they are. Hopefully it will be worth it. Wish I knew if this is supposed to push in all the way. I just feel like it's not going any further. But it looks like it should go through. I need them to make a model kit for a Hot Rod or Optimus Prime. That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that must be intended to go all the way in, but why won't this just fit all the way in? There we go. Let me put that in. There we go. Gonna need some more action base 4. Only had 2. For the shop, you mean, Patrick? I think I just got some of those in. I feel like these instructions could use work. Like, I feel like there's certain steps that need to be done in a certain order that they don't really fully cover. Andy Shumack. What's up, Andy? Oh. Do the next draw in just a moment or two. Yes, I'd only let me add 2 of the clear ones. I forget which color, but I think I got some action base 4 in this past week that need to get added to the site and checked in and stuff. Just like the kits, those come and go availability wise. Hopefully I can grab some. IBO is great because all the mechs are just unga bunga piled with huge weapons and stuff for them because of the wider base. I haven't used any action base 4 or 5 for that matter, but I definitely probably should try them. There we go. I don't know why they got to make those so tight. Okay. 8 and 13. What else is going on? Really kind of wanted to get a hold of one of the other Optimus versions that Flame Toys had. If everybody saw those, the first one that came out with, it's got a more streamlined, the tighter the better, man. Maybe until you break something, dude. Swords in this diver ace, you look awesome. That the high grade diver ace. I think I know which kit you're talking about. guy did. My phone is about dead. Bummer, Cody. Sorry, my mind wasn't on kids. Yeah, I think my response was equally valid whether you're talking about kits or something else. So take that what you want. Let's do that next draw. So let's decrease the range between, let's say, 1 and 200 this time. So everybody throws a number between 1 and 200 in the chat. Remember, only one number per person. If somebody else takes your number, you don't need to post another number. I will deconflict it. They were making MG00 Sky. No, I don't think so. Because HG Diver Ace unit weapons, basically double Diver's Ace sword backpack. Ah, okay. Yeah, those build diver kits are interesting where they've got the weapons packs all broken out. Like sometimes the weapons are with the kit itself, sometimes they aren't. It's kind of cool though when you want some part or accessory for a build or what have you. John going low with the one. Wish Bandai would put out more hand options. That'd be nice. There's definitely certain things they kind of need to put out as accessory packs. But they should have more weapon accessory packs for the master grades, I think. I already got the part for this, so I can stick that on the back here, I think. Alright, the body of this thing is coming together. I think I just need that. Where's C? C11. All right, throwing time up in the chat. Throw that number up between 1 and 200. It's going to be 104. 104. Which looks like there is no 104 as best I can tell. So guess we're at it again in a few minutes. Kit is pretty complex. This kit is definitely complex. Maybe it really is like a master grade. I've been saying it's like a high grade, but there's a lot going on. MG was always more of a luxury line for hardcore fans. I don't think they ever really put out 100 weapons packs. I've never seen them. Yeah, I don't think they have either. But I think they should. They would probably do well. At least for certain ones. Johnny Gutierrez, wow, always wanted to see this belt before I buy. Well, now's your chance. Nick, do you have a favorite Transformer? Let's see. I mean, Optimus is always a favorite, but who? Let me think. I mean, Bumblebee in some of his iterations is really cool. Some of he's a little too silly for me. I think Optimus is probably one of my favorites, but I'm trying to think who. Going back through all my childhood memories, trying to search and remember who the hell I liked. Is that kit made in the US? No, these are, I think, made, I want to say in China probably. I believe they're imported. There we go, look at that. I know it's not going to tell me to put these on yet, but got some good articulation in the elbow there. Our favorites, you know, I like to ask these questions. I'm trying to think what other ones I really liked. I still can't. And there are some of the Beast Wars ones really cool, like the what was the Raptor one called? Soundwave, maybe. I was so much more connected to like the toys, I think, than the shows when I was a kid, because I had tons of the toys, but I didn't exactly have see all the shows straight through when I was a kid. I just catch them when I could. Oh yeah, look at that. We got some Optimus action going on right there. Oh yeah, the Dinobots. Those were cool. And the whole Destructicon Devastator thing was pretty cool. I had all those as a kid. But bro, I like the idea of Transformers, but I frankly just like how Hasbro treats a series. I don't like constant rebooting of stuff. That can be frustrating. I think next build would be like other stuff that you carry, Nick. Like DBZ stuff. I don't know about DBZ, but there probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try some other random stuff. I've never done a DBZ figure kit. I don't know if any of them I'm that into. But I've kind of wanted to try some of those real touch markers, and the shading on some of those DBZ kits looks like a pretty cool technique. Should tune in earlier. I can't stay long, gents. Heading to OBX in the morning. I think I'm going to take my RG down to relax. Nice Dinobot. He was literally Dinobot. Dinobot. No one won anything yet. If you're here for the giveaway. Grimgar King. So Optimus and that whole arc was amazing. Optimus looking good. Thank you. Did you see the original '84 Transformers movie? I might have seen it or parts of it. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of into the Flame Toys Devastator kit. It does look pretty cool. I don't like how Transformers have mouths. Try Kamen Rider, Nick. I don't have any of those in stock though. We'll have to see about those, I guess. The chest apparently opens up too. It's kind of neat. Okay. Real Touch Shading's pretty good. Did that with the Wargram and Amplified. Yeah, that might be cool. I mean, I was into DBZ as a kid. I feel like the kits don't really call out to me. But I'll have to take a look. I wouldn't mind trying some of the Star Wars stuff, and I want to carry that at some point, so that'd be a pretty cool build, I think. So maybe I'll have to get some of those in and try those on stream. Would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind trying Kotobukiya. So deserving a rewatch. So much better seeing as an adult. I'll have to go back and find it then. I kind of want to watch some of that stuff with my son. He's watched some of the newest reboots of Transformers, but I kind of want to take him back to the original stuff. I feel like Nick would be in a Cheetor from Beast Wars. Cheetor was cool. And the what was the other guy called? The White Tiger guy that was kind of a loner. He was pretty cool. Zoids. Yeah, I need to find Zoids. J-Dog, what's up? What's up, J-Dog? Todd Manning, I'd buy a Star Wars kit here and there. I think those are pretty cool. I definitely want to check some of those out. I just don't think they don't really do as much. But I think they'd be really cool from a painting, weathering perspective. I want to get the Millennium Falcon. Frankly, I saw it and had the Zoomer disc on it, and I wasn't having that shit in my house. Called Tigertron. There you go. That sounds about right. I feel like so much of my earlier childhood stuff, watching shows, was just you happen to be sitting in the living room flipping through channels, maybe while playing Legos or something, and maybe came across one of the cool shows and watched it, but I didn't really have the full continuity. I think DBZ was probably one of the first ones, and maybe like Gundam Wing on Toonami that I actually got any sort of consistency on. Okay, 1, 15, and 17. It's gotta go and Figure Rise, Ultraman Zero, and Dark Taiga. It's gonna be epic. That's cool. How many people are into those so Kamen Rider, who has or would build a Kamen Rider kit or Ultraman or whatever, those kind of ones? Because I see those from time to time, and I haven't taken the plunge yet and trying to carry them. I just know that some of the non-Gundam stuff just hasn't really done well for me, but it might do better now. guess they start running off the school bus to watch DBZ. Same, I hated TV. I preferred NES. I mean, I liked the stuff. I just wasn't, I don't know, in control of figuring out what time stuff was on and really being religious about trying to watch it. Guess I had too much going on, maybe. Kids have it so much easier these days with the ability to watch stuff on demand and stuff. They do not know my son will never know the woes of missing an episode of a show because he happened to not be home that day and forgot to set the VCR. So spoiled. Kamen Rider is one of those things I don't think I even heard of. So as a kid, I was never into that one. Grew up in the mid-2000s before streaming when Saturday cartoons were a thing. Yeah, see, mid-2000s I was I was in college basically. Finishing up high school. Off to college. Probably got me hooked on buying Gunpla online later in life. Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of people. It's all the nostalgia stuff. I think a lot of nostalgia stuff does well. Speaking of nostalgia and being hooked on Gunpla, we got a whole lot of stuff in. I think I mentioned this earlier, but we did get a whole bunch of stuff in up on the site this week on Friday. So if you haven't been on there, you should check it out. And if you see anything you like, we've got this Live 10 code. That should be good tonight. Save 10% if you want to save a little money. This kid could really learn from some of the symbology they use in Gunpla for which side of a piece needs to be which side and stuff. Speaking of nostalgia, I'm working on old Gundam Double X from 1996. Wow. It's an old kit. Okay, C1, 12, and 13. Okay, this thing's got basically washboard abs in the form of truck grills. Damn it. Got like a 48 pack. Where's D? Is this D? Literally tons of panel lines. One leg has taken me 1 hour to do. Wow, it's a lot of panel lines. And the whole nostalgia thing, is the whole reason I think this industry is as big as it is right now, because everybody that grew up watching these shows as a kid is now buying the kits they couldn't afford when they were a kid. Or about one of these kids books like you are having a struggle, my man. It's definitely harder than, I feel like the master grades are easier. Definitely a few of these parts I've really had to think about trying to avoid putting stuff together and have to take it back apart. fun though. It's a change of pace. Sometimes building the same type of kits over and over again, it's like the same thing every time. The real grade was a good good kind of change of pace too. Or some stuff like an hour ago, if I order something else, is there any way to knock off the extra shipping and combine the order? Colin, you could send me a DM with what you want. I can add it to the order and invoice you for it. Or in theory, I could, if you send me a message with the order numbers, I could basically combine them as well. Ship them together, refund the shipping, whatever. Just gonna buy the prize, gotta go later. See you later, Satan. Thank you for hanging out, Santiago. It's crazy watching those guys working older kits and putting joints in them and stuff. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff out there. Think do you ever get dust buildup on your kits when you sand? Oh, definitely. So I like wash stuff after I build if I'm gonna paint it, because I'm afraid that the dust is gonna cause the paint to just slide right off. I certainly can't afford any of the kits I build now or even consider purchasing when I was younger. Yeah, RX, I think that's the state for a lot of people, and a lot of things that were popular in the past. That's, I think, why they've like come back. Especially with COVID, everybody looking for familiarity and just like security and comfort of entertainment from the past. Ultrasonic cleaner is the way to go to clean before paint. Yeah, but then you gotta buy one. I think a tiny bit of soap and a bucket full of water and a toothbrush seem to work fine for me, but maybe I should bite the bullet and upgrade. I don't know. Pathologically cute. I made it. Welcome. Pathologically cute. What is up? The abs are I guess basically the abs articulate separately than the rest of the lower torso. That's interesting. I guess it's helpful for these, for like a really crunched midsection if he's doing crunches. It's really interesting though. Things looking pretty awesome. Buy a cleaner, make sure the holes in the basket are fairly small, otherwise little parts fall through, I bet. $40 on Amazon. I'll have to look into it then. It's not too bad. Pretty good head articulation, neck articulation. This thing like fold its arms, kinda. Give himself a big hug. It's pretty cool. Definitely think I want to paint this thing though. I feel like the arms might be bigger than the typical master grade arm. Actually, really looking at it, the hands are pretty big too. This thing came with an ungodly number of hands. I built these was it last weekend maybe? It's got like 10 different sets of hands. It's got a like a number 1 hand. Just the index finger sticking out for both sides. Trigger finger hands for both sides. The fist and like a gripping one. Like a partially closed grabbing hand. It's pretty cool. Blows my mind as you're sanding without a mask. You should look at a wet sanding, brother. I mean, there's not that much dust in the air. So let's do another draw. So let's pick a number between 1 and 100 this time. 1 number per person. No need to repost a new number. If someone else has the same one, we'll deconflict that, and let's see if someone can win this GM Type C. Oh, excuse me. Remember the die-cast transformers? No, I think all the transformers I had were plastic. That sounds pretty awesome, though, a die-cast transformer. Oh, man. Anyone hear that? My back just... crunk, crunk, crunk. A little self-chiropractic hair here. So I got the body, arms, so legs and weapons next. Also, Complete University will be streaming after Nick's stream. It's good. Thanks for the reminder, Victor. Complete University will be up. I think he starts at 10:30 usually. So yeah, if you're looking for something after this stream, not sure what he's working on tonight, but the times I've had an opportunity to check it out, it's usually good times, so highly recommended. Put one fist right into the other. All right. Okay. Oh man. So Isaac, I'll include yours on one of my screens. My time shows up before you. So post number 7, on the other it's after. So I'll include that, Isaac. If I happen to draw a 7. I didn't though. Looks like I drew a number 26. There's a 25. A 24. A 27. Man, so close. We got like just above, just below. No 26. I'm going to draw again because I think this is going to be the end of tonight. Actually, you know what? I'm going to build this this gun because that'll be pretty quick. And then I will do another draw. How about that? Because I usually wrap up by around 10:30, so I got a few minutes here. 1, 2, and 7. And then I guess legs and hips will hopefully be next week, and hopefully get this thing done. Does anyone know if there's any water slides out there for this guy? Water slides for the Optimus, or Autobot symbol, rather. It came with stickers, but if I paint this, I don't really want to put stickers on it. What's the draw for, David? The draw is for a high-grade GM Type C. It's one of many new kits, or not, maybe not new, that's not the right word, but new to the store, restocked. Should make everyone post one, and then everyone who posts to a lottery. That's probably one way to do it. I really need to just make a bot or something to do these giveaways for me. To say there has to be water slides for Transformers. I want to think so. If anybody knows. Of any, where I can get them. I'm definitely interested. Type is as good as is, but get another and paint in traditional colors, pair with the ball, and you have a P-Bandai kit. That always blows my mind, the P-Bandai kits that are just recolors. Like I'm sure there's a market for them because they sell, but you could just buy it, or buy a regular one and paint it and save some money. Sound. I always like the sound Optimus gun made. Same with GM2, just paint torso green for AEUG, right? AEUG, P-Bandai. Yeah, AEUG. Waist and side skirt sections on wing kits are my least favorite part to build. I guess I could see that. Oh, this gun. I hate the just slab guns. They just put the two pieces together. The big seam line down the middle. Why won't this fit? There we go. Put this gun in his hand now, I guess. Oh, all right. Look at that. Pretty good articulation stuff. Can I ask a question to the chat? Who is a fan of 30-minute mission kits? I should definitely try building one of those sometime on stream. Corey, never built any 30-minute missions kits. I definitely haven't. My wife's got one that she's done about halfway. Few unique P Bandai though. The Shake 1100 and the Callisto Light Flying Hand thing comes to mind. There definitely are some unique ones. Don't get me wrong. Heard you can build in 30 minutes. LOL. I have 3, like them, but I found their joints are brittle. Looks awesome, Nick. Thanks, Corey. If you put your mind to it, you can build a high-grade Mackinac in under 30 minutes as well. Under 20 if you're really cooking. Okay, let's do another draw, or probably the final draw for the night, and then we'll call it a night. So let's pick a number between 1 and let's do 75. So one number each, no repeat, or no repeats. One number each. Don't repost if it looks like there's a duplicate. We will deconflict that the old-fashioned way, and let's see. Somebody wins that GM we've been talking about. Oh, the box art. It's all weathered. Should I weather mine? Shit. I kind of want to weather it. That would look pretty cool. Maybe Optimus needs to be weathered. We'll have to think about that one. Did that happen? We hit 900. Looks like 2 people unsubbed. Lame. The stream is so delayed for me. I always get in after all the numbers are posted. Bummer. Trying to give you guys some time here. Oh, that pose looks cool. Maybe I should set it up like that. That kneeling pose there with the gun in the air once it's all done. Scroll through and pick a number not posted. Okay. Yeah, the panic creeps in. I just post one randomly anyway. Well, it's just going to be random anyway. Just pick a number. A lot of people use the same number every time. Just harder, I guess, if you like to pick a higher number. Brian C, to be honest, those Transformer kits are so badass. That gun looks super OG to comics and show. I mean, that's why I think it's the G1. I think it's supposed to be as similar to all the G1 stuff. Okay, so we drew a number, and it looks like we got 39. Which I already think I see one. So let's see if we got multiple 39s or just the one. So Mr. Trash Can Bob has a 39. Like the Unga Bunga one with the axe. Okay, Mr. Trash Can Bob, I think you might know the drill. But if not, you can send me an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or a DM on Discord, Instagram, wherever. Just be prepared. I might verify who you are and get me your address and all that stuff, and we will get that high-grade GM Type C out to you. I think that's what we're going to call it for the night. Good, even about 2 hours. So thank you all for hanging out. Really appreciate you spending your time with me. Really appreciate the conversation and participation from everybody. Look forward to seeing you guys next week, same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll probably do the legs and hips, assuming that I get those all done in time. And I'll remind you guys that Live 10 code is good for at least another 30 minutes. It might be good for an extra 30 minutes to an hour after that, wink wink, but I wouldn't wait forever if you want to use it. And if you guys are looking for more streaming fun, you can head over to Gunpla University stream. Look him up. We sponsor his channel, so another good opportunity for some building content tonight. All right, guys, I will see you all next time.